What up, Nitro Nation? We are at the, I call it vacation pad, and I'm babysitting this weekend, so I got this whole 4,000 square foot place that my parents own to myself. Feel kind of weird. It's a lot of house. But anyway, this is another Sinopolis, is what you call them, which kind of explains the next 20 minutes of video that's coming up. You're looking about, depending on this piece, probably about 45 minutes, but you know how that goes with the muggy. Welcome all muggy maniacs, truggy maniacs, buggy maniacs, fifth scale insaniacs, monster trucks insaniacs. Long as it's nitro, it's not any E word. That's what my channel is all about. Nitro and gas only. No E word stuff. But anyway, you guys have seen this hat. Red's hat. I just recently celebrated my birthday. Muggy is a ripe old 55-year-old fart now. And my daughters picked me up some gear. Now, I already had the hat. But one of my daughters picked me up this Reds t-shirt. And I got a Reds pullover hoodie. Also, my other daughter got me Techno beanie, Techno hat, Techno, this is a zip-up sweater. And the back of it has the Techno sign. Pretty sick. So, some new RC gear. And probably you guys are thinking, why Reds? And because I own a bunch of Reds engines. I'm not going to let the cat fully out of the bag, but a little bit of the meow. I have two Reds engines. I'm not going to tell you which ones they are. Two Reds engines coming soon to the channel. And we have two new platforms, a new truggy and a new buggy coming to the channel. So I think that'll put me at about, what, 12, 13 RCs. People say, oh, well, I've had this and had that. Yeah. I don't even collect. You guys know I don't have shelf queens. I don't just get stuff to collect. Maybe the muggy you consider as a collectible because it's an iconic whip, but I run all my stuff, so you guys know that. Anyway, let's go out to the garage. I decided to finish and get closer on my latest project, which you guys know. Remember, we're going to be doing a shootout. We're going to, it's going to be Fly Sky NB4 Noble, which this is my second one. I have two of them. Versus the, we never did an unboxing of this. You guys seen it, but I never actually took it out. The radio. So, ProTech sells these. Buy the cutout for, and I got a 4 p.m. Futaba that I did a custom carbon fiber wrap. Yeah, it came out okay. I'm not the professional wrap guy, but I do what I can do. Just kidding. So, 4 p.m. Futaba with the case. We're going to do a shootout, and we're going to compare, because they're about the same price, so around 300 bucks. Fly Sky versus Futaba. I can already tell you right now, for the money you're going to spend, highly, I don't know, I haven't used this yet, okay? But from what I've seen, what I heard, I know tons of people that have them, yeah, it's a good radio. But that thing's not even a touch. Doesn't come with a battery. It's not a touchscreen, so I mean, right there, this Fly Sky NB4 Noble spanks its ass. So, I will do the video coming up, and we'll compare all the features, but I can already tell you, hands down, if anybody asks me, what radio do you recommend that's high-end but not really expensive for fifth scale, nitro, whatever, NB4 Noble. But like I said, I haven't used that one yet, even though this one is strictly, for now, connected to the MCD-W5 Ultimate. So here it is, the Ultimate. We did a paint job on it. Oh, bam! We're not completely done. I'm waiting on the receiver pack, which will be coming soon. I think it should be here today or tomorrow. So the receiver pack, I'm going to cut out the window, front window. I think I'm going to do some kind of paint scheme on the cage, because you're going to be able to see the cage. Leave those windows on the side. I'm going to do, and I'll show you guys this later, I'm going to do a carbon fiber on the side window, both sides, and then I'm going to do a carbon fiber down in this piece here. So the only thing I'm not too sure about is the white drops. I got a lot of compliments from, you know, inner circle, that I call quote unquote inner circle friends, that I sent these two in the hair, and everybody likes it. I'm just real picky. That's just me. We did a carbon fiber wrap on the wing in the back. I'm going to cut the back window out because obviously I'm going to need to get to the pull start. I'm going to put an extension on the pull start, and I think I'm going to, I think I have an extra one. I love the Turtle Racing pull starts. I don't like all the other ones that they have out there, and you can't put a ratchet RC Max or Taylor pull start on these, on this engine anyway. Taylor 35 is in here. Let's take the hood off so I can show you guys. And we haven't put the sticker kit on either. So the MCD W5, oh, by the way, I want to apologize because after this, the video that you're going to see, it's about 20 minutes. I did a really crappy job of focusing on the camera. I think I had the camera like down here while I'm talking. So, but there's a piece on the end of it, and you will get full-on coverage of seeing every single thing, because when I did that video at the Nitro Cave, I didn't have the engine in or a lot of stuff mounted in. This is the sticker kit that it comes with. I don't have any complaints. I've got tons. I use the side ones because they don't come with a masking for these, which is kind of weird. I guess they expect you just to paint it, whatever, and put the windows on. But I didn't want the windows masked. I want them clear. And like I said, I'm cutting out the front and cutting out the rear window. So I'm going to cut out the front, cut out the rear. I still have to drill all the holes, and they're marked pretty good. I got to drill all the holes so I can mount the cage on here as well. But it gives you a pretty good sticker kit. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to use yet. Obviously the W5 Max. Definitely. So here we have, without the engine and electronics and whatever, we have a close to $4,000 whip. Okay. I love these tires. Don't know how they're going to hold up because they're not beadlocks. They're glued. My hair swears and guarantees them. So if these do come undone, he's going to take care of me. So I think they will be okay with the Taylor 35. But I don't know. Once I have two big bore engines coming. Okay. I'm not going to let that cat even half out the bag. I got two big bore fifth scale engines coming for this, that will be specifically for this. But I'm going to, you know, take Maher's advice. Maher Bashara, owner of Carlton Racing, told me, he goes, before you throw big bore engines in these things, because they can handle them, he goes, I highly recommend you run a nice small bore in it, so you can really get the feel for everything this thing was designed. This thing was designed to race, and it also is highly equipped to bash. So I laugh when people that don't even own them tell people that, well, you know, I'm going to be bashing, so I don't want it heavy. And what does it matter? It doesn't. If you're bashing, you want strength. You want the strongest, most durable components that you can have. And like you'll hear me say through this video that you're going to watch coming up, and the small clip behind it, this is it. Why buy the Pro? And I understand some people just can't afford $3,000 or don't want to dump that kind of money. Not that they can't. I don't want to say can't afford it, because I don't want to be like, oh, nah, I can afford it. You can't. It's not about that. I researched this vehicle, the Ultimate, as much as the Ultimate. Like, I will tell you one thing. The Ultimate buggy, the RR5 Ultimate, I will be getting that within the next year. Okay? I'm not going to buy the Pro. I'm not going to buy the middle of the class one. I forgot which the other one is. It has a little bit more upgrades. I'm getting the same thing like this, but a buggy. Because all the upgrades that you do are going to cost you way more than if you just spend the extra $1,250 or whatever it is for the Ultimate. Highly recommend, and I suggest, if you're going to get an MCD, if you got the money, because you're going to have some deep pockets, don't mess around with the Pro and just try to upgrade it like some of these guys do. That's retarded. It's a waste of money. Spend the extra money, spend the $3,000, whatever it is, and get the Ultimate, because that's why it's called the Ultimate, because it is. Again, you're getting front, center, rear, okay, LSD diffs. The Pro doesn't come with LSD diffs. I don't know what part of that people don't understand. Limited slip differentials. Huge difference. This is like a real car. When you punch this thing and when you get on it, when you nail it, everything locks up and puts the power to the ground. And then when you let off, they unlock so you can, so it's, you know, it handles, okay, better. The Pros, it's all planetary. And they're plastic or polymer, whatever. I mean, not that the plastic isn't strong, but compared to this 70-75 aircraft aluminum, give me a break. Now remember what kind of business or kind of field I work in. This is the Ultimate. It's like it's called. And it is not, I repeat, it is not heavier than the Pro. The Pro and Ultimate truck and buggy weigh exactly the same. Go look at go online, go look at all the schematics, and it'll tell you they weigh the same. People say, oh, well, no, it's not. These arms, actually, if you go look on their website, and I asked my hair too, these aluminum arms are lighter than the polymer because of the way they're machined. Why would you get plastic? Oh, other than, like I said, you're going to spend an extra $1,200 and something for the Ultimate. But it's well worth it. You don't have to, I don't have to upgrade nothing. I paid $3,000 for this thing because there's nothing to upgrade. Even, I forgot to mention in my last videos, the Pros, they don't even have the same top shock caps. All the top shocks on the Ultimate, I forgot about that. Chris 1/5, shout out to Chris 1/5, my brother from another mother. He even said, he goes, oh yeah, didn't you know the caps are different too than the Pros? So if you have a Pro truck or a buggy, you have plastic. You have the aluminum here, but it's plastic. These are full billet aluminum shock tops of the top of the shocks. Why would you want plastic? Especially if you're bashing. You know, are they going to break? No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that's something that you want. You know, I can reverse, like I said, the shocks and on the back and put them up front to transfer the weight. I mean, I've got aluminum front diff casings in the rear front and the front rear. Aluminum diff cases inside, plus LSD diffs. You don't get that on the Pro. Forget the braces and all that other stuff. I'm talking transmission. These are bulletproof. There's a reason you're spending this kind of money on this thing, because there is nothing more that you can do to it. Besides those piggyback shocks, which, I mean, I don't really need them. It is what it's called. It's called the Ultimate for a reason. It says the Ultimate badass race or bash truck, or if you get the buggy like this, that you could own. I can't wait to rip this thing. Threw the outerwears on there. We got everything set up. 1242 modified carb on the Taylor 35. So, Pro Bike clutch, all that set up. I mean, I love these tires and I hope they hold up. We'll see. They're my hair glued them like factory glue tires, but you never know with, see, you can already hear that. I'm just hoping they don't come apart. So we'll see. If not, I have a brand new set for Uber Spike for the 5T style. I just have to find rims for them. So other than that, she's ready. She's ready to go. Throw my battery pack in there. We got the Savox. He also recommended, I asked Maher, he said, you could run the single for steering. He goes, but I highly, highly, highly recommend on this kit that you run dual steering. Just like the Veloci 5B. People run single steering, whatever. I think dual 2's better than 1. I have aluminum. I'm going to use these for now. But I got aluminum, brand new aluminum horns coming for this. We're running the 130 ProTech for the throttle. I think I might run an extra. You can run 2 more servos. You can run 3 servos in this thing. So you got 1 that will control the throttle only. And then you can run 2 more in here that'll control front and rear brakes. I mean, this thing is set up. This whole radio tray is completely different than the Pro. I asked Maher because I was looking and he said, no, this is the new radio tray. This is the new one that we designed. So, yeah, this thing is this. I mean, and I went all out. Carbon fiber wrap the radio tray, carbon fiber wrap this. If you do or don't, it's up to you. It fits a little tight. I don't care especially if you're running the buggy, you want some kind of protection. If you flip it or roll it and you don't have a protector, you are going to, you know what I mean. You're going to destroy and risk snapping your spark plug and damaging your engine. So I highly recommend. I don't run any of my 5B, same thing, and we got a protector on it. Even though it's in the truck and it's underneath the body and all that, I'm still running this on there. So, well, that's it. We got Nitro coming. Don't forget about that. We got Nitro RCR modded P5 Nother, probably one of the strongest, torquiest engines that I own. We have, and this is fully restored. I took this thing apart and polished every nut and bolt and rebuilt it from the ground up. And I just got to throw a paint job on that body. We have the Techno NT48.3, fully restored. Every nut, bolt, screw is polished. Remember, these 2 vehicles were rusted to hell because they were in the fire that we had. So I totally restored everything. 0.30. That engine spanks the 0.28 LRP and spanks the 0.32. This is probably the bad. It is. I have all 3 of them, so I know this is the baddest LRP engine ever made, and it's RCR modded. So we're gonna rip that in the Techno. I don't think I have any videos of that yet. So Nitro's coming. Couple more Nitro engines coming. Couple more Nitro platforms coming. More Nitro. More 5th scale. So this year, 2023, 1 more 5th scale platform, a couple more Nitro platforms, and a couple more Nitro engines, and some 5th scale engines. So that's it. It's getting cold. I'm freezing my butt off right now. You guys are like, yeah, well, you don't live back east. When it gets around 50 degrees in Southern Cal, we're like freaking little wussies. We can't handle this. It's too cold for me. I'm going to get inside, fireplace, get it warm. There's just an update. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, I apologize for the next part of the video. It was kind of my camera was on I was using my phone and I don't know, I wasn't focusing right. But anyway, peace out. Hope you guys enjoy. About an hour with the muggy. Let me get my ass inside and get this stuff inside where it's nice and warm. And I'll update you as soon as this is complete and ready to fire, but it's almost ready. All right, people. Have a great weekend. Peace out. What up, Nitro Nation? The Muggy is back, and we are in the Nitro Cape. And we got major projects going on. Techno getting ready to rip the Reds R5R RCR modded. Brand new. We ran it stock. It ripped ass. Well, it's going to rip more ass now that it's modified. We've still got the LRP .28 Nitro RCR modded, and we have a custom RCR back plate for that we're going to test. We have the works that we haven't ran. We've got like what, I think 5 or 6 RCR modded engines we haven't ran yet. This is another one of them. I put this in the Associated. The Associated, I have it. If you guys haven't seen or seen on YouTube, it's posted. I'm selling it. You know, it's a badass truggy. It can't handle big modified engines. Okay, as far as the drivetrain. So we'll see if the works doesn't do some damage. But anyway, we still have the infamous modified Roma in the Muggy. That's staying there. And we have the Pico Team Edition Jeremy Quartz. Or no, not Jeremy Quartz. I think the works is Jeremy Quartz. But this one is modified. We're going to run that thing too. Sorry about that. Got a loogie. 5B billet Taylor. All the goodies, man. And what we're doing to this is we're replacing the I don't know what you call it, the rear top turnbuckle, that little eyelet popped out on the other one. We're replacing it, and other than that, this thing is ready to rip. This thing is a sick mamma jamma. Now, if you guys know or don't know, I posted on Facebook. Excuse me. Posted on Facebook about the 34 Signature Series OBR reed case crank mod. The only other person I know that has this exact motor is Chris 1/5 RC. He loves it. We talk about it periodically. It's a beast. Okay, if you want the baddest small bore engine on the market, go to OBR, go to their website, whatever. It's not the V2, which puts out 9 horsepower. Okay, full modded 34 reed V2, which is what the Woogster has. This engine will spank that engine's ass all day long. Dynoed and everything. The 34 Signature Series with the crank mod is the baddest, most powerful small bore engine that OBR makes. Okay, you're gonna pay a couple $100 extra, but trust me, it's well worth it. So I want to get another one. This one's a race mod. I want a drag mod like Mikey Bats. Dan told me to hold on because they've got a couple new goodies coming, and I'm just gonna wait. So, but this engine is, like I said, it's a badass. If you compare this to the 35 Taylor, which I also have, the 35 Taylor will get get this engine, the 34 OBR, for the first 10 feet. If you drag race them off the line, first 10 feet, 35 Taylor gets it. But after 10 feet, the 34 Reed Signature Series OBR walks away and keeps walking all day long. So that's enough with that. We are going to run another one of the next coming up Nitro engines we got this is obviously signed by Ryan Lutz. We are going to fire up for the first time the Alpha .28 I think it's a 5-port, maybe a 7-port. RCR modded. This is a RCR modified Alpha 0.28. So this thing stock was a full-on turd, slow as hell. So hopefully modded, it's got something. All right, so as you know, the MCD W5 Ultimate is what it says, the ultimate 5th scale truck made. The ultimate buggy is the ultimate buggy made. Okay, the difference, and a lot of people have been hitting me up, and that's the reason I want to cover this real quick. What are the big differences from the ultimate and the RR5 Pro? So first off, the RR5 Pro truck or buggy, if you were to upgrade it to the ultimate, you're going to spend about close to $2,000. If you just buy the ultimate, you're going to spend an extra $12,000. There's a reason this vehicle is $1,250 more than the Pro. Okay, and I've seen a lot of people, you know, you upgrade the Pro, the braces, and all that, but there's a lot of things you're missing. Okay, that if you want to upgrade from the Pro to the ultimate, you're going to spend more money. My advice, if you want to get an MCD, okay, yeah, the Pro is a little bit more affordable. It's like $1,200 and something for the buggy. I think $1,400 and some change for the truck. The ultimate, you're going to spend $1,200 and something more. But you're going to get about $2,000 worth of upgrades that you're not going to, if you want to put, and this is not just coming from me. This is coming from Maher. I asked Maher Bashara at Cardinal to justify me spending $3,000 on this whip. Why don't I just get a Pro and, you know, put front braces, rear, he's all, you're not going to upgrade it to the ultimate. If you do, you're going to spend way more money. Okay? Than to just spend the extra $1,200 and get the ultimate. You don't have to upgrade nothing on this. There is nothing on this besides the piggyback shocks that I need to upgrade. This is what it is called, the ultimate. The ultimate MCD is what it is. Now, people say, oh, well, if you're going to race, it doesn't matter. If you're going to race or bash, you want the ultimate. The LSD the LSD diffs that are in the front, center, and rear don't come with the Pro. If you get the Max Pro truck or buggy, you're not getting LSD diffs. You know what an LSD diff is? Let me explain to you. The LSD diffs are limited slip differentials. That's why it's called LSD. Which means when you punch this thing, whatever engine you put in it, when you hammer it, when you pull the throttle, full trigger, it's going to lock up and put all the power to the ground. Then when you let off of the trigger, it's going to free up. So it's kind of like a locker, but it frees up. Lockers is, if you have them or don't know anything about lockers, they just lock, and that's it, period. You lock them up, you punch it, it's locked. When you let off the throttle, it's still locked. The LSD diffs don't. They lock and unlock automatically, depending on what power you're putting on it. That, to me, is badass. So the center, the front, and the rear are LSD diffs. And they're aluminum diff cups. So I've got an aluminum in the center. Okay. As you can see. Aluminum in the rear and aluminum in the front. The Pros, truck or buggy, okay, are planetary. And the cups are plastic. And the rear diff housing of the Ultimate is billet aluminum of the front and the rear. The Pro doesn't have that. That's $300 just for those two pieces. Plus another $400, $500 for the diffs. Okay, that's one of the big differences. Also, on the Ultimates, which the Pros don't offer, I can switch my shocks and I can put them, either have them in the rear or I can run them in the front. I have to where I can switch them. And what that does, it transfers the weight of the vehicle. Okay, also the rows aircraft aluminum billet, steering, turnbuckles, all aircraft 7075 aluminum. The pros do not come with that. Okay? Plus the top shock caps. I mean, like I said, you can't buy a pro and upgrade it to what this is without spending another almost $2,000. Well, why would you do that when you can just buy the Ultimate and spend the extra $1,200 and something dollars and get everything upgraded? Period. End of story. And go look, and don't take my word. Okay, this is coming from my hair. Go look on MCD website. The truck, the Ultimate, with all the aluminum, and the Pro are the same exact weight. The Ultimate RR5 Pro and the RR5 Ultimate, which has all the aluminum, are the same exact weight. Okay? So I laugh when people tell me, oh, I didn't get the aluminum and all that aluminum because it's too much weight. First of all, if you're going to bash it, even if you don't want to race it, if you're going to bash it, you want all the billet. You want all this 7075 aircraft aluminum lightweight billet, period. Okay? If you're going to bash it. And if you're going to race it, you want it because it's engineered and light enough to where you can race it. So people that tell you, or you hear people that say that the Ultimate with all the aluminum is heavier than the Pro, are talking out their effing ass. And again, I always want to emphasize this. Ignorance is bliss. You hear these people talk about it, misinformation. Don't believe everything you hear. And don't take my word for it either. Just because the Muggy says it doesn't mean it's true. Okay? Do your homework. Go call Maher. I'll give you his number if you need it. Go look on their website. The Ultimate RR5 Buggy and the Ultimate, okay, W5 Truggy is the same exact weight, if not lighter, than the version with all the plastic on it. Okay? Period. End of story. This thing is bad ass, and that's why I got it, because there is nothing better. And that's why Chris 1/5, and that's why Crucial got it. We're the only three that I know on YouTube got these things because we know this is it. There ain't nothing better than this. I don't need to upgrade nothing. I don't need to change nothing. I don't need to alter nothing. All I got to do is drop in an engine, and this thing is ready to go. We're going to drop in the Taylor 35 first, give it a rip, see what it's made out of. Then we're going to pull it out, and we got 2 brand new big bore engines coming to my channel. So stay tuned. We got paint jobs, you know. I want to get everybody's feedback. Should I do a similar paint job to this? Just change it a little different for the MCD. All we got to do is throw on a fresh paint job, or I might send it in to get it painted, and ready to go. All the electronics, kill switch, servos, we're all good. Endpoints are set. All we got to do is drop an engine in. This thing is ready to go. 5B, man, I miss my 5B. I love it. This is my baby. You know, full billet Taylor to the max. And we're going to fix this turnbuckle, and she's good to go. All right, people, that's all the Muggy's got. More Nitro coming. We've got a Works. We got a LRP. We got a Alpha. We got a Pico. We've got like 4 or 5 Nitro engines that need to be ran for the first time on my channel. So stay tuned. Peace. Muggy's out. You are looking at one sexy whip. MCD Ultimate. W5 Ultimate, actually. Why is it called the Ultimate? Because it is the Ultimate. It is the ultimate fifth scale truck, race truck made. And she is looking sexy. Horman tires on it. I trust Mohair, his gluing. Hopefully these things will hold up. 35, they'll be good. When I throw a big bore in this thing, I'm sure they'll be good too. I don't have know anybody's had problems with it, but anyway, this thing is sexy. Worth all $3,000 I paid for it. Top of the line, billet aluminum, 7075 aircraft aluminum. I mean, this thing is just looking sexy. Got everything mounted up. The only thing I need is my receiver battery, and she's ready to fire up. Got the outerwears on the filter. Taylor 35, 1242 carb, modified. And we're running the Barracuda for now. So I talked to Simon Blessing at Olamat. He has got a couple other pipes that I'm looking at. So, but this ought to be good for now. ProBite's in here. We've got all the linkage set up. Running the dual servos as Mohair. What up, Mohair? Recommended. Dual steering. Running for the throttle Protect. I might throw an extra throttle in here because you can run two. One for the front brake, one for the throttle and brake, and then one for the back brake by itself. So did a little carbon fiber customizing wrap on it. Carbon fiber wrap on here. I might do a carbon fiber wrap on the chassis. So anyway, then we are going to custom paint the body, and should be good to go. I'm gonna run like I said, the Taylor 35. We're gonna run on it first. That was what was recommended, and then we're gonna throw a big, nasty big bore in it. I got a couple big bores coming. So anyway, stay tuned to my channel. Muggy Maniac. Paint the body, throw the battery in. It's ready to fire. Alright, everybody.